good evening everyone. First of all, thank you architect Kanaka Nageswara Rao for accepting the invite to present for IIID series today. So he's an architect, artist and a badminton player, and when we give him on the floor, he will not leave the floor without dance, so he's a good dancer as well. And he has done his Master of Architecture, Construction Management, and also a gold medalist. He's pursuing his PhD in Research Scholar, carries more than 20 years of experience in creating and materializing design to reality as per client's vision, displayed strong skills in managing the entire gamut of project activities from scratch to closure by managing and achieving targets at various levels in national and international organizations. Delivered huge areas of projects successfully from design stage to reality. He's an expert in monitoring and alerting all stakeholders of projects from concept design, design development, and construction, and achieve the best results by following project management tools and techniques. He's a strategic leader and visionary, clarity of setting goals, delivered successfully international and national level use scale projects. Now please welcome architect Kanaka Nageswara Rao. Please, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here, and I would like to thank IIID for this opportunity. I still remember, and it flashes in front of me, being a student attending IIID events, taking certificates from Ramurthy sir and most of you here. So glad, let me start my journey. It's moreover like a roller coaster. I strongly believe in seeing people or believing both sides of the coin. Let me explain me for myself first, so that I'm a strong believer of doing and then expressing others to follow the same thing. So let me explain and try my level best to put the philosophy what I follow and what I carry in my entire life. So let me start with my personal life. I'm the youngest of the four kids to my parents, and in the left bottom, the fifth one is my aunt. So being a youngest one, you can actually think what kind of childhood I was gone through. I was pampered, I was encouraged to what all I was able to do or achieve or test. So basically I used to dance, I used to entertain and do outperform whatever is actually required than what is required. So these are the latest one, and you can see the back one where I have recently danced for a homecoming event in Geetham University, Vizag. So the badminton is part of my life. I would like to say and conclude in the last how all these have added in my entire life. This is how I used to present myself so that motivate and get motivates whenever I interact with others or and get mentored from people like you. This is a transformation I have gone through ages. So this is the office spaces and how I carry as a professional, as a person, to build personality and character. So the ups and downs in life, that was my first car in UAE, and the recent car is the bottom one, and the right one you can see, that's the kind of seeing and believing. I have seen in 2008 to 12 the building, Burj Khalifa building up, and when I visited for the shorter period of 9 months, we cherish and we carry a lot of learnings together from the time of, most of us are from kindergarten to 10th grade. So this is, most of them are still in touch and we share a lot and we get support from each other. This is my BIAC batch. Most of my faculty here and teachers knows them very well. And tomorrow we are having a reunion after 20 years. 2003 we graduated. And tomorrow will be, after 2 decades, we are going to have a reunion. And this is my ECBC batch. And this is my latest PG convocation happened in 2020 January. So this is the personal side of it, how it has influenced or made my believings or carry forward. Coming to the academics, how this has helped me in my academics, I would like to present this. This is the kind of manual works we used to do. Burning midnight candles. Most of the students in hostel used to take it very light, where with the influence from my childhood, I used to take very seriously every assignment, understanding nitbits of that, or trying to, not just for the marks, trying to understand. Those days we have only library as a source of information, or seniors. In hostel I used to borrow a lot of technical pens and other instruments to complete these assignments on time. So this is the kind of in-depth detailing I used to do and learn. This is one of my first interior project, which was guided by Sona ma'am and Mehda garu and Aditya garu, Aparna garu. They were the teachers those days for me. This was my first interior project, where in my 7th semester I understood, okay, office interiors means there is space planning apart from built form spaces. The manual monitors you can see there, the monitors detailing. So the sketching part in BIAC times, this is all freehand sketch for Charminar documentation, Louis Kahn, which was cited for the 5th place at national level. This is the whole sheet composition. Few doodlings as a part of academics. And this is my thesis project, where Mehda madam was my thesis guide. I have done IMAX theater interiors. So pursuing PhD with continuing education. And now the second part, probably I would like to share on my professional front, what I have gone through, what I have understood and how it shaped me, my entire career till date. So Kanaka Nageswara Rao to architect Kanaka. Everybody knows me with my first name now. So it's a 2-decade journey. I quickly run through this roller coaster of my working with eminent organizations at national and international levels. This is a RC architecture, one of the youngest practicing team in Bangalore. I was fortunate to join them. It's a flat organization in Bangalore. So they encouraged me to be whole and soul part for Airtel Splendid Towers corporate office, from ground level to the 5th floor, right from customer care center to switch room to whatnot. Everything I learned in that project in the span of 9 months. So fast and so knowledgeable. So acre plot, where 6 acres were allocated by SEZ and inaugurated by late Vice Rajshekar Reddy garu. And I was one of the key person as a project architect to understand and implement the design part of the interior segment, where there are a lot of technical guys, right from head office we used to get details. I was part of the interior team, where a lot of site instructions we need to give. There is a lot of iterations. Without disturbing the head office team, I need to take a call on site by giving very intrinsic and detailed site instructions. All my skills help them to make sure and decide and conclude the details then and there itself. So this is a huge project which helped me to explore further the gamut of entire 6 acres of land, right from landscaping, water bodies, whatnot, in that everything. And this is another project, Virtues, the first lead project in Hyderabad. I was fortunate to be understanding what kind of materials goes through that, what is the lead rating systems in early stages of my career itself in 2008. Then I got a beautiful opportunity to work with Landmark Group in UAE. So Dubai, the home center is the segment I worked as. So here I was instrumental in understanding the changing phase of the old logo, color scheme, look and feel of the entire stores. It's a anchor store, one of the anchor store in a Landmark Group, which has which used to have 50,000 as an average store space. So I was part of this entire change of the left, rightmost top. You can see the old logo and the look and feel. The left is the latest one you can see as of now also. So this is a flagship project did in Mirdif City Center at the junction of connecting Emirates Road from Sharjah to Dubai. So it's a huge mall coming up with 470 stores then. So this is one of the prestigious store. They have taken it to unveil the new look and feel of that. That's the most challenging thing for me, where I have done with a lot of ease because of the experience I got in India. So this is the kind of a floating frame they did as an entrance surprise element, and this is a few places inside that. I quickly run through this. The displays. These are the two guys I worked and got inspired. These are from Seattle. Callison is one of the best retail designers then. I worked closely with them. In that, Ron is a designer himself from a fine arts background, and Doug is an architect. So where their designs and ideologies are very simple and straight. So as a project architect, I used to do the next level of developing the concepts of tendering, detailed drawings, execution, and project management side of that. So this is the mall spaces. It's not about, I always carry ideology of meeting people, understanding them, and learning from everyone. So this project helped me to understand what goes in a mall. Along with the parallel of Dubai Mall going on, Burj Khalifa going on, and Atlantis got reinaugurated at the same time, and the metro also inaugurated in the parallel period. So along with that, this as a everyday work for me to go there, understand the nitbits of that, and material they used to get internationally. They're kind of granites from Brazil, bluish shade granites, and different kind of materials. And I came back to India for the good in 2012. Then I joined my friend Nagaraju as a general manager for project management. So carrying this vast experience of more than nearly 10 years, I started standardizing the workflow, and he used to have certain issues of closure phases. They are all a team of project managers, designers, and certain set of people, but they're poor in closure or understanding the final snag list and understanding the handover part. So I was very key. I have played a key role in understanding the timelines of the project. As an interior guy, I understood the seriousness of a project from start to closure. So tried to give the right directions, training on every alternate Saturdays. And this was one of the prestigious projects this organization has grabbed and delivered on time, Google project. So they have taken a concept of 3 floors of different concepts, and I was part of the team till grabbing the project and tendering. Later on, I was not part of this when this was executed, but I strongly believe whatever I have inculcated and made the team to understand the seriousness of a project delivery or taking the concept till the last date of the site is, decision. This is a Scient CEO cabin and other renovation elements. Porous, one of the prestigious and costliest project done in very stringent timeline. Uses of different materials and latest technologies. And then I got an opportunity to work as a regional director for Telugu states with Zaita. It is a pure corporate fit-outs firm where they focused on BIM as a platform to deliver the projects. Here I understood the latest technology for the benefits of delivery and the huge scale of floor plans in a very tight timelines and budget-driven projects. So here I was developing the teams or making the schedules tracking profit and loss. I got the whole gamut of business side of the projects. And later I got an opportunity to be part of Amaravati Capital Complex project, where I was part of developing the secretariat building space planning, especially focusing on the interior spaces. There are some around 30 to 40 departments, and the number of people requirement, all those we used to conclude, and we have given the Foster's a nice presentation where they have concluded in vertical alignment of those spaces finally. This is digital domain, American based CZ work, Spider-Man and whatever Superman projects, graphic works you see, these guys does this. And this is their first office in Waverock building in Hyderabad, India. And this is the most important project in my life, in my 2 decades of span. EA Games. While I was doing a post-graduation, I got an opportunity from one of my close client requesting me to handle this project. So I did this project alone. So this is one of the renovation project where my learning in this is I have implemented the most essential thing of any project is like understanding the long lead items and identifying the deliverables on time and keeping them. It's a running office. As a part of my UAE projects in retail, it's most of them are renovations part by part, and we need to make sure to deliver on Thursday morning so that they can do the sales on weekend Friday and on Thursday. So this helped me to understand the planning side of executions, where I delivered this project with height adjustable workstations, and this is the kind of progress I have done remotely. While going to college, I used to tell them the best part of interiors is, or any experienced guy, closing your eyes, you can tell the client or the site guys, go to left, go to right, you see this, there you can handle this. So that kind of control I have got, and with that easily I have delivered this project on time. These are the execution snaps, and these are the open pod meeting rooms, collaboration spaces, uses of different furnitures, 2 open pods in 2 different color schemes. This is a concept of home, feel home in workspace. And finally, in 2019, I got an opportunity to again go back to EIA, work on a very time stringent project. Edutainment stores. This is for the kids of 8 years to 4 years to 8 years kids, where they spend time on hourly basis by paying hourly basis. So this was floated for 25 stores before Expo Dubai Expo 2020. Unfortunately, it got shelved because Expo got postponed, and I was given no opportunity to come back to India. Then that's a different thing which I can continue after this slide. So these are the few achievements I have got during my 2 decades of time. Latest award what I got from IIID as a best interior architect for EA project, what I have handled individually. And another part of my journey is carrying my enthusiasm in art and delivering and seeing people happy about their seeing things in art. I used to do portraits along with the fine arts students in Shilparamam. So that was the kind of pocket money I used to do, and I used to take advantage of understanding I can also deliver. But what I experienced is not about the pocket money I made, but the happiness I have seen in the people while I'm delivering the work. That's what I experience when I do a good dance performance or delivered a good project, or kind of motivation I give and take from my mentors or my subordinates. These are the few projects which I have did for the first birthday of that boy. On the right, in the bottom, you can see the 25th anniversary, wedding anniversary of a couple. And the left bottom, you can see engagement photo gifted on a marriage day. So these are the few things I did from Hyderabad. they are going to Vizag next day. So I've delivered this. This is only possible in digital format, where I'm gifting these to away from India or away from Hyderabad easily. Otherwise, the manual one has its own difficulties. And I never lost the touch of human into these sketches. That's the acclaims and accolades I'm getting on this. So, seeing in believing in seeing is what I tell you. Like I've been traveling and understanding spaces. What we learn, what we experience is, you can justify that on your own by actually looking into that. I've traveled a little bit and met most of the people and understand them, what is possible, what is not possible. That's the reason it has taken so much of time. So, and yeah, I want to continue from my latest 2019 Abu Dhabi's trip. Then I was, the COVID has hit, and I was not left with any of the options rather than taking, I have done PG because it may come to my place or understand to take up the academics in the next level of, phase of my life. But COVID has given, left with me no other option rather than taking teaching. And Geetam has given me a greatest opportunity in my life to interact, understand, and revive and relook into my academic strength. And I have really enjoyed in working there for more than 2.5 years. And yesterday was my last day in Geetam in Hyderabad. So now today I want to take this as an opportunity to announce and explain on my new venturing and entrepreneur journey. This is the latest logo I have done just last week. And it's going to be Samyog Design Studio. So this is because of one of my mentor, guide, and none other than our own IIID member, Banu Garu. So I've been in touch with him for the past 5 years, discussing on what are the possibilities along with my academics. I never left or let me myself limit to the whatever is happening or satisfy myself with the possibilities. I always do look for outperforming or outstanding or doing the extra bit what is possible in every manner. That's what helped me in getting into this. So I'll be the director and principal architect here. And thank you for the opportunity and giving this chance for me to announce and unveil our part here. I would like to give my first card to Manoj Garu. That's it. Any questions, please? Any questions? Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Architect Kanaka Nageswara Rao, for sharing your incredible journey, and especially we can all relate to this. And just a year senior to you makes me remind me. It reminds me of all the kind of projects we did as a student, and the many facets he shared, were be it project management or interior design or architecture or artist within himself. Congratulations and all the best for the Samyog Design Studio, which is going to be unveiled officially tomorrow. So big congratulations to you, and it was an incredible journey indeed.
The third speaker of the evening, very passionate, a big all-rounder, I think, and he really poured his heart out to us. Kanaka, as we all know him. Kanaka, come on stage. And to do the honors, I would request our past chairperson, Engineer Ravi Anchuri Garu, and our MC member, Sushmita, and our MC member, Subbarao. Please come on. Yeah. Thank you, Kanaka, and all the best.